Oh, this is time for you to relax. It's been aligned in a good observers, political conversation. Election will take a front burner. Also start aligning and weighing their options. Not favor me. Oh, there's faction in this party. If I remain in this party, which of the faction is going to be responsible? Is an illegal faction in the party. So it's as good as you are not the PDP. In 2026 alone, about 6 governors have left the party. Taraba State Governor Bukefa's and also announced his resignation from the PDP. And within the party, there's the one VC meeting yesterday. The Congress is in dispute. They would have to revamp the faction of Tᴜɪ̀nᴜ. These are the options that some of these candidates will be dealing with. The ADC, Sᴛᴜ officially joined the ADC, past governor of Kaduna State and the former FCT, really taking shape. And some months back, he's not exactly officially declared his membership of the ADC as well. The former commissioner Rᴏᴏᴜ last 1 week of 2020, we've been ambitious alongside Mr. So let's go to the primary. If eventually the members officially coming out with their full chest ADC. So remember, and we talked about that of the element of the ADC fact that let's see how far we can push that. Let's see incredible alternatives to Nigeria. Would the ADC be different? I want to play the role. This is what I want to hear. It's a credible alternative. And because by 2026, all the State House of Assembly, so is the candidate of Party ABC down. Okay, Party ABC, this is your tier. So what are the opportunities available for other political party ABC? What are you giving us as a credit 26? Like I said, fair politically has been so portion for the party. After House Committee of so. It will not be made on the platform. About the candidates in 2026, a lot of people had questions on this other side that were not political. At least I've had in the next one, because I saw as one Nigerian politician asked to run is geared to group. We may just sit on circles just like, and what I would like to provide answers to. For 16 years, I read into years, it was the president Senate in the spread legacy. Did you build the coalition? It's not like there's a State House of Assembly. He was and the ADC, and the question everyone is asking is this: what is he going to aspirant? I beg Tinubu. So he was fully former commissioner for works, 8 years governor in Osun, minister of interior under the former change. And they are promising to do things differently, thoroughly making sure that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu won his election. He was one of the signature ADC. So former president of the Nigeria, as soon as we can be, as engaging as we can. Sunday we side forward and his elite crew, or whether he's in talk, would always provide the avenue for everybody doing a lot of electioneering, whether we like it or not. Or a politician, primaries are becoming the candidates, so it's an all-encompassing, and that's a fact. Because going in for a second term, so what for 26, and this is what indirect. Candidate of the year are in Plateau State away by the moment, by the board of thumbprinting and choosing your candidate. You're not going to do it on the WဃÇ agenda. In fact, I've seen it. These are the things that FM on politics, sensitizing the people. Inaugurate is still under lock and keys in Actioner NWC. Because he released a statement that the release. Now the government have said happening to them. Why is it taking this long? Was it? Those are conversations that happen. Is the fact that the wife of the press self and the guest, and then let's do this in 5 minutes, and then you're wasting so much time, and you have 5 more minutes to do this or condescending manner. As Excellency, I would have to contest of it all. Was of the mobilizing energy to mobilize with our own. It came in from book, like Yoruba would always say, pupils, our students were abducted today. Give us what you can't have been kept. How have they been sleeping? That happened in Benin Republic. It's quite allowed the military to be running things in Badagry, criticism against the president. Why is it that most of the stories do you find guests on the show today? Tinubu for a second time. Remember,
we should shut down the National Assembly.
Twist adds up to the old subplot. Something unexpected blows up under the sun, but the ground shakes. We are always plugged in, watching it all unfold. Events as they unfold across every PM on your super dial mainland.
To honorable members, that your speaker man of the People's Democratic Party towards ensuring our president. Mr. President is doing so much for me. The president has shown so delighted.
That's the speaker, honorable speaker of the Rivers State House of Assembly, Progressive Congress, and he says, you know what, as the matters, he wants to help President Bola up. The second term of president, different political parties in from 6 months of the house that have not decamped to the All Progressive Congress had gone on recess till January 20, so anticipating that things could get a bit political as we go into, or how fragile is the peace in Rivers. Now, as the president, and remember, I heard the people and all of the local government chairmen are also saying that they are standing on the mandate of President Bola Ahmed on over the weekend. I was really hoping we could talk about the ADC, but a lot of people don't even know that. 0913-600, 0913-600-04. Let me have your take. Hello, good evening. Come.
You that create Wike and Meshi. We 7 years as a super minister, so let's even leave his own downfall, because with this fashion is trying to create the issue of the speaker of River the party. Yes, most of the people jumping will not take talk to where a time as season with people want to take a mission and run it mate. But I don't know where we are going.
Ufoma, thank you very much. It's in Rivers State. Everyone is defecting to the APC for what? APC performance. And good evening to you.
Okay, good afternoon. I want you to educate me. Sir.
I hope
this before now, where there was problem between them and the governor.
But recognized now he's officially come out to say that I've left the PDP.
Okay, this is okay to talk about. Can I talk about Nigeria politics is not for where it is today now? You understand? In 2023, Obi was supposed. So now, I think the 2027 election is going to be the Obi should. So telling us they should zone giving condition for now. Put himself somewhere. Let his people know that okay, Obi is somewhere. That everybody is good. Yes, the primary. Let him join.
Waiting for their zoning decision. Goes Mr. Robert. Deploy troops and key. Okay.
And I want to thank you for the clear. So it doesn't matter what it will be an ADC issue. For me,
be mindful of the language we use. Okay.
He's the person that said by November. Let's not waste time. Let him just give.
Water win an election.
Yes, this is so you can consider Bola Ahmed. What shall won't lose ya, won't lose. What don't share breakout. I'm a bomb. She can coffee messenger. Message. If he does,
we try. So their children, friends, family, relatives, but the president could not deploy fighters to keep us safe. But you could do. Mushy local government is smelling. It would be very, very. It will be very, very catastrophic because we need crazy. So that's what she said. The people of last week, I had a lot of people also saying that actually my caller just said that they fear. Well, if I have the space on Wednesday, I could make a very shock argument. All of the councillors in all of the wards being affected, please clean up machine to avoid a possible breakout of cholera. We cannot afford that right now. Thank you very much. Hello, good evening to you today.
Yeah, I'm calling from Egbeda today. The deployment of which means that it shows that the Nigerian government, what it means is that the lives of, that if they coup, is that he, assuming him, they securing another one. So what is the motivation and actions of this president? Anything that would be jeopardize, he said something sometime in power, because people are now seeing the real.
And he says, I wish so too. Declining influence also to this copycat and adventure staging coup on River State. There's I can't take that out. The PDP is membered into pieces. The party which won't pride itself as the biggest that the Kaiwo about is at command bus stop. Okay, local of mushization is a problem at the local government level. I don't think this problem and complaints about your fact. a smelling local government chairman to make sure that your local. Hello. Okpe is the part that is not radio friendly. I've always said it. Everyone has equal chance on this show. So when people the emperor, it wasn't even good evening.
I pulled it down. The dancing government. The first lady until the woman, the first lady of respect, the dancing, the whole government.
You just got
that until the
I think it's part to the governor and it man.
But you are legit. It was him and by not to get our image. Number one, if I say those who won 2023, what we're not going to be talking to you now. We have been calling radio. If I tell you here, I've been calling radio for that 27 years. When we only have one of them to do any party to write, that I'm 100% plus one support of Tᴜnìᴏ to succeed. Because if at the any government, could you believe today, we are talking of education should be okay, that's not at the end of the day, we gain a lot. That's where it's everything.
Thank you very much. We're trying to again, and this one says, in fact, this one came for granted. Oh, wow. Oh, here we go to the drainage, and she did not survive it. That is Femi from Lagos. Okay. Isolo LC Femi from Lagos. Thank you. I do make chairman, organizing media engage Keja to even, somehow the 11th hour they just cancel, would have to reschedule this and that, and I'm seeing all of these complaints about the issues around the dirty local governments. There's been Mushin, there's Isolo LCD now. We've also had that the people in your good evening to you.
Good evening.
Chooks, Ambassador list don't come out. My name no dey there.
They say how to cross Alimoso. It has not been this, but I learned is that Olusosun is closed, and this
okay
to go as far as Badagry. I'm working towards it's God that is helping the kingdom, and they are children of the government.
Absolutely, you can't.
Local government, they are getting even only Mushi. One Nigeria.
It's interesting today. His entire strategy aims on zoning demands. Then he clearly has nothing to offer Nigerians. That is getting very interesting. They've also told us that cartoon is smelling. Okay. The alleged coup plot that happened in Benin Republic, to me, it's a blessing in coup. It's a clear evidence that our politicians are the ones behind the control. The more you look, the less it is. Yet, erratic estimated billings will be distributed to us at the end of the month. Since we don't have prepared meter in the community, Olorun to us. More messages. This one is John Bernardo from Ijaniki, and it says
the man that in brain, see, when they are saying cuckoo, if we are saying cuckoo, the nearly full of that, you know how many major generals we have in this country? Forget it. We have in this country. And not when Fashola was there, at least they were evidently they are looking for where to clean it as raw material. The white man will always look for solution to for them to be a solution. And for Peter Obi, one of the reasons why Peter Obi criticize me and do everything, that is his own being. Obi will beat everybody. And it is very, very shameful frying pan to fire. It's Atiku Abubakar any better under free, fair, and credible election. God bless you.
Pastor Ambrose, thank you very much. You're rescinding. You said the last caller I was referring to explain what the people meant as regard now enjoying the APC cancer and now prefers to reach electric technology levels in Lagos. Whether it's for cholera at this critical time of the year. Benjamin from Sᴏᴜᴜ is texting and he says, before we talk or what we're expecting from an incoming agreement of the North and the South zoning is still in place. The mistake that made ADC should please not throw the ticket open. That's Benjamin from Sᴏᴜᴜ. But it's democracy and all of that. But whether gentleman or no gentleman, I think everyone that has and hello,
Mr. Alpha, good evening.
You're welcome.
Yeah, this is Don calling from Ojota.
Good to have
God. We are still eating our truth. When we say the righteous man is as bold as lion, Republic. Now, why are we now shining away in our own consistency? So, hello?
I'm with you.
He has been calling his money for all to die. Now he have come over from Nabikano to Obi now. Say Obi is on Oshodi now. Cannot even say what only say mechanized call their father say destroy these people who are disturbing mechanized farms.
To George from Ejigbo says Nigerian politicians is basically about themselves and nothing more, and doesn't stay there. How can he know what is going on? That's George from Ejigbo. Hello, good evening.
The last caller and Mr. Abdus are as somebody was saying that it can win the delegate, but it cannot win the people of Nigeria. People don't have $10,000. They are spending money for primary. Most of them, the chief of the government. So if anybody says it doesn't mean anything, and if Tinubu win the election, Peter Obi have nothing to lose. So by the grace of God, because if you read the Bible, where God is going, even where the born Jesus Christ said that time, the man will wait tire. If he's too late to the election, he declare all of us we are still going to move there. I'm assuring you.
Thank you. Just pen the calls and messages for now, and that is the fact that we have to respect other people's opinion. Whether I text that I read, you don't exactly have to respond to those messages because passing negative comments on a previous caller. So please, let's just stick to the rule and how we've always done it since this program started. This one says, good evening to you. The situation with death in Lagos is disturbing. Almost every corner you turn to, even inside estates, everywhere is always death, pour the death, and they are living it there. Come to Isolo is an absolute dirty place. Okay. You didn't talk about Kebbi Collect. Well,
you know, great people.
Except the names that pop up.
Like me this evening. Can a president just wait me? Another country president will call our approval of the Senate and the House of Reps. I want to talk about it. I don't know why in a where in Southwest they make it compulsory that you must go to a local government. It's a place designated for that registration, this thing to go on. They will make this so difficult. I don't know why. So I need maybe we need to talk about this issue when it comes to this issue of voter card in the Southwest here.
Hello, good evening, Day. Like I said, we're supposed to have something else came up, but of course, I would have a lot to talk about. We could also the statement of the 2023 those situation and development within the party as on the issue of Peter Obi and the ADC, gentleman agreement on else as the running mate maybe. But El-Rufai, as a former governor, may not want to deputize Peter Obi.
Long time no see. My name is Adéṣínà from Yaba.
Mr. Adéṣínà, good to have you join us today. I trust you're good.
Is it that you can take your ATM in the whole Nigeria? I should to collect that. Mr. I didn't know the I'll be going there.
Thank you very much. And fashion out a method where at least 50% of the money would be subcharged, will be used to recharge, will be deducted, cannot be moved to another area of destination. Okay, thank you very much. Hi, Miss. We've not been able to stop insecurity, file physics. That is Sean. Okay, thank you. Public, but Nigeria is facing insecurity. For Peter Obi, he would not give money to anyone. That is why he cannot go for primaries where money is given to buy delegates. If Nigeria is really ready, we know what to do. Obi will not lose anything. It's Nigeria that is still losing. Thank you very much, Ikena.